Hey guys, so I'm sitting outside of the house that I live in right now, and it's the morning time, it's Saturday, and I'm just spending some time with the Lord. And there's just something I kind of want to share with you guys. So I'd say yesterday I had like a little bit of a moment where I just felt really sad about the situation, about my life situation. So I don't always talk to people about this, and I think that's fine. I feel like, you know, I think it's okay to keep some things to yourself ultimately, but I am going to be just vulnerable and share about it a little bit. And so that's a little bit, it's about singleness. And I feel for some people that can be a really uncomfortable topic to talk about, especially, if a lot of people in your life are married, or there's just some people who don't get it ultimately because they got married like really young, or they've been married for a while, so they don't kind of understand what you're going through if you've been single for a long period of time. And so, and there's some people who do get it. So these are for the people, I guess, who get it, and are in the trenches, I guess, with me. But sometimes singleness gets really, really hard and tiring and sad, and you feel like you can't share that with people because some people just don't get it, or they don't understand, or it's just a really vulnerable topic to talk about, and you really have to humble yourself when sharing things like that. And so I just want to share that with you guys. If anyone out here feels the same way, I had a moment where I saw a picture. In that picture, I didn't expect to have the reaction I had, but I just started like crying basically, because basically it's just someone who is in a different stage of life, who is married, he's about to have a kid, and there's more than one person in my life actually who is kind of in that situation. Some people, I know more than others, but ultimately it's still something that I see, and sometimes it hurts for me ultimately. And so I just took some time to just talk to God about how I genuinely feel about it, and that really helped me to have just a release of emotions. And so I just want to share something from my journal of what I read, of what I wrote this morning. And so okay, so I'll start right here. It says, "And it feels like after all this, the least I could have is my husband by now." So I'm talking about sufferings that I've went through, but instead it feels like I was stripped of so much, but now I'm empty-handed. This reminds me of the book we read about the concentration camps. We read a book recently at my job because we read a lot as a school there, and as faculty members. So I said, their situation was so much worse. They were truly stripped of everything: their family, their possessions, their clothes, their dignity as humans. They were beaten and evilly treated. My situation is definitely not that. I have my family. I have a comfortable house to live in. I have so many clothes. I have friends. I have social outings. I'm not being beaten. We always have something to be grateful for. A lot of us have more than others. I love you, Lord, and I'm thankful for all you blessed me with. Help me to remember that you were also stripped for me. Help me to never take that or you for granted." So I hope that is helpful to someone out there. And then as I was getting to the end of writing what I wrote, and it's interesting too, because actually I think this is pretty much the last page in my journal, and now I'm going to start a new journal. And as I was getting to the very end of this page, I look out and I see a rainbow, and I actually think it's gone now. It may be still there, but it's covered by the clouds. But ultimately, I saw a rainbow, and I'll probably insert a clip of it because I took a picture and a video of it. And when I saw it, I just started tearing up again. I already was crying before, but then I started tearing up again because it's just, again, a reminder of the Lord's promises and his goodness and his faithfulness. And it just felt like when I looked out and I saw that, I just felt like the Lord was saying, like, I'm here and I have you and I see what you're going through. So, like, no matter what your suffering is, whether it's big or small, whether it's singleness, whether it's loss of a loved one, or whatever your situation is, the Lord is with you and he has you and he loves you. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. Remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.